Good morning. Welcome back to Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels. And today, I just want to talk to you guys about the mourning man who would shoot Iruwa. That's right, the mourning man who would shoot Iruwa. But what is Matthew Daniels talking about? A long time ago in the area of Tanzania, around Mount Kilimanjaro, there was a poor man who lived with his wife and his several children. And one day, for some reason, his children began to die one by one until all of his children were dead. And so the man, sitting with his wife and crying and mourning one day, he began to ask, why was his children taken from him? And so the more he mourned, the more he grieved, and the more he grieved, the more angry he got, until finally he jumped up and he said, who has been putting it into the mind of Iruwa, or God, or the Son, to take my children from me? I will get my bow and arrow, and I will go to the farthest reaches of the earth, and I will find Iruwa when he rises in the morning, and I will shoot him. And so, a man of his word, he got his bow and arrows, and he went off to the farthest reaches of the earth, and he saw a gate. And when he saw this gate, he hid off in the brush until the morning. And then he saw men of fire coming, yelling, the king approaches, the king approaches, open the gate, the king approaches. And then he saw Iruwa, or God, or the Son, in all his majesty and glory coming before him. And then the men of fire said, wait, we smelled a human. And they went on the hunt, and they found the poor man, and they brought him before Iruwa. And Iruwa questioned him, why are you here? And the poor man said, I was grieving and I was mourning and I came to die. And so Iruwa asked him, well, what about your bow and arrow? Why do you have that? Why did you say that you were going to shoot me? And so the poor man, knowing that Iruwa knew all, he just told the truth. That he said, I was going to shoot you, but now that I see you in all of your glory and might, I have changed my mind. I no longer want to shoot you. And so Iruwa asked, what do you want? And he said, I just wanted my children back. You took my children. I just wanted my children back. And so Iruwa told him, your children are here behind me in my train. You can have them. And just like that, his children appeared before the poor man, shining bright as Iruwa himself. And the poor man, he saw them and he saw their condition, and they told him that they were in a better condition that they were than he was. And while he was mourning for them, they were in fact mourning for him, because it was better with Iruwa than it was on earth. And so seeing this, the man said that, Iruwa, I apologize. My children are better off with you. They are yours now. You can keep them. And the man went on back to his life, and Iruwa blessed him with more children and more gold, and he became very rich until the day he saw his children again. And so I just wanted to tell you guys this morning that death is a part of life. And when we experience death, we mourn. And when we mourn, we feel grief. And when we feel grief, we feel sadness, and we sometimes feel anger. And we feel so much anger, pain, grief, and frustration over the loss of loved ones, over the loss of those close to us, that we lash out. Sometimes we lash out on God himself or herself, and we lash out on those around us, family. But I just wanted to tell you this morning, this morning motivation, that sometimes the individuals that we have lost, they are mourning for us more than we are mourning for them, because they are in a position, they are in a situation that we are not in, and that the planet Earth is worse than the realm of the ancestors. So for this morning motivation, family, I want to help you deal with your mourning and your grief. The mourning man who would shoot Iruwa. Thanks for watching Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels. You awesome, you amazing, you wonderful, you great, and you are going to change the world. I just hope I'm still alive to see it, family. I'm out. Good morning.